This is the Lusail Stadium, and this is a football. I'm going to dribble this ball to the Bayt Stadium, 32 kilometres away. The only rule for this challenge is I've got to kick the ball the entire way. 5:30 AM in Qatar, and it's already 29 degrees. I want to get some serious miles under my belt before it gets any hotter. So let's go. The main part of my route takes me along the Al-Khor coastal highway. To access that, I need to cross this bridge. Now, I could take the escalator and I could take the lift, but that wouldn't be much fun, so let's try these stairs. My god, I hope there's not many stairs. That was solid. Coming up to some moving walkways. Obviously I'm not going to be using those. By the way, I'm doing this completely solo, so big shout out to all the random people that have stopped to help me shoot little bits of the video. Alright, I'm over the bridge now, and the best thing about struggling up those stairs back there is that I get to just side foot it back down them now. There's your dinner. This is the entrance to the Al-Khor coastal road. Made it on, which is good. Very quiet, no cyclists, no pedestrians around. Alright, first blunder of the mission. I was using my phone case to balance it to shoot some footage, and I've left the case way back at the bottom of this path. Phone case, thankfully, still sitting where I left it. By the way, I'm doing this in a flight layover. I've just landed from Sydney and I've got a flight back to the UK later today, so I'm jet lagged out my tits. This path's pretty wide, so my current tactics are boot the ball as far down the road as I can. Okay, it's not went too far off the road, but it is down a little sandy, ditchy thing. Might have to rethink these tactics already. I wouldn't lose the ball in there, but if I have to keep going up and down, it'll really slow me down. I'll probably get sand in my shoes and all that, and time is very much of the essence here. I need this done before the midday sun is in the sky. Got to be really careful going downhill. Areas like this, where I can't really see what's on the sides once the fence goes away. I've only got one ball, so if I was to lose this ball on the motorway or in a ditch or something, challenge. So I'm in this underpass, about 5 kilometres in, nice and shady here. Feeling alright. Hot and sweaty, but I've got plenty of water on me. Obviously, I'm not going to die doing this or anything. Like, it's only and then I will stop. But I think I should be fine. The only other limiting factor on this is that I started about 5:30, 6 in the morning, and my flight back to the UK is at 2:30 or 2:45 this afternoon. So if I'm at risk of missing the flight, so Google Maps throws up some pretty weird directions in this city, but it's telling me that I'm on this road, the coastal road, for roughly 25 kilometres more, and then my finish point, the Bayt Stadium, is another couple of kilometres off the road. So get to the exit point and then see what Google Maps says. Probably massively tempting fate here, but this keffiyeh headgear I'm wearing is actually quite comfortable. It's not causing me too much irritation. I thought it would have been itchy and sweaty, but it's been alright so far, and obviously it helps keep the sun off my neck, my head. When I get round to editing this video, I'm definitely going to be googling the shit out of keffiyeh. Past the 10 kilometre mark now. Feeling alright. sun's fully up, so I've got my sunglasses on, because on my flight over here I was talking to a well-respected eye expert, and she told me that you can actually get sunburn on your eyeball. Did not know that was a thing. So Google Maps says there's a petrol station a couple of kilometres down the road. Really hope that's open. I could do with topping up on water, maybe a wee Powerade, some chocolate or something like that. Starting to flag. This petrol station cannot come soon enough. This is brutal, man. Oh, I can see the petrol station in the distance. So there's an exit ramp here, but the petrol station's quite a distance down there still. Google says there's another exit closer down there, but it's been so unpredictable here, so I'm going to chance it and head down that way and hopefully get off. I'll be raging if I have to go all the way down there and then come back here. Right, there's a slip road that takes out to the petrol station. I'm going to have to do a bit of off-roading myself. Go down this little sandy bank. Doesn't look too steep, but might be a bit complicated getting the ball up and down there. Right, not too steep. Not too steep, just need to wait for a little gap in the traffic and then I'll chip the ball over. Alright, this looks like it, pretty quiet. Here we go. Go on, son! Oh, don't get run over. Yeah, fuck. Right, safely across. Just get myself on the pavement. We are good. Well worth the detour. God bless you, Al Wakod petrol station. Pocari Sweat, dairy milk and a protein bar, well worth the detour.
Unbelievable tickers.
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. Needed that, well hydrated, had a wee munch, superb, back on the road now. Feels so much better after that. If I keep going like this, then in the words of David Beckham, this will go down as one of my favourite mornings. Just got to get back across this road and ditch. Oh, I shat myself there, kicked the ball up the bank, it rolled back down and settled just before this drainage thing. Would not have fancied trying to dig it out of there. For about a kilometre, the cramp feelings kind of went away, so feeling better now, back to running. Starting to see signs for Al Khor, which is the neighbourhood that the Bayt Stadium is in, so that's a good sign. So as I'm going, I'm watching back some of the clips I record, and I can't help but notice every bit of footage of me kicking the ball makes me look like an absolute dafty. I promise you, I'm actually a reasonable football player. Past 25k now, so about 10 to go. I'm sore, I'm hot. That sign back there saying 41 degrees, that's got me panicking. I knew it was going to be hot, but if that's accurate, oh my god. Spotted this big stadium looking thing in the distance. I don't know if that's the Bayt Stadium, but please. Good news and bad news. Good news, 5 kilometres to go. I can run 5 kilometres. Bad news, the big stadium looking thing and everything else I could see in the distance has now become obscured. Now I'm hoping that's cloud and not some kind of dust storm or something like that. news. Good news is the big stadium looking thing is indeed the Bayt Stadium. Very close now. The bad news is that my flight back to the UK leaves in 3 hours and I am in the middle of nowhere. Nothing better than a long, straight, fenced off road. Finally leaving the Alcor coastal highway. Please tell me this is still working. Yes! Stadium's just up ahead now. Over 30 kilometres travelled and this is my first bit of grass. Let's see if I can still pick a pass after all these kilometres. Get in there! One final set of stairs, not a chance I'm jumping up them. This ball is getting blutered straight up. Oh, stay up! Yes, perfect. Oh, get in there. Chip it this time. Oh, yes, come on. Right, I've made it to the Bayt Stadium. I'm not going to get any closer because there's security everywhere. I've made it all the way here.